Hello everyone, welcome back. In the last class, we have been doing trigonometry. We had discussed about different types of angles and their measurements. So today, what we are going to do is we're going to solve some of the sums based on the theory that we had done in the last chapter. If you remember, there were different types of measurement of angles. Just to revise, the sexagesimal system or the English system, the centesimal system or the French system, and the radian measure. We have already done three types of systems in trigonometry of measuring angles. And then there, if you remember, you must have copied this formula as well. We have learned how to convert radians to degrees, degrees to radians. So what is the formula of converting radians to degrees, everyone? When you convert radians to degrees, the formula is multiply by 180 by pi. Okay, so when you have to convert degrees to radians, instead you have to multiply by pi by 180. Okay, and this one 3 and 4, I hope you haven't this is not in your notebook. We haven't discussed this earlier, so I want you to copy this 3 and 4 as well. Pause the video and copy this. To convert grades to degrees, you have to multiply by 9 by 10, and to convert degrees to grades, you have to multiply by 10 by 9. Okay, so these are the factors to convert different measures of angles to different ones. So you may get a sum to convert grade to radians also. How would you convert grade to radians? There is no formula, so you'll do step by step. So first you convert grade to degree and then degree to radians, that way. Okay, so these are the different formulas that we have in this particular topic. This is a very easy topic, the first basic exercise on trigonometry. This is where your actual syllabus start. We have already done some of the sums on based on class 10 formulas, where we had done some sums based on identities, etc. Okay, so let us now start the sum. So let us now first convert one of the angles to radian. Okay, so the first sum to convert is this would be an example as well. So we have already done simple ones, by the way. How to convert degrees to radian? Simple ones you already know. Let me show you one very simple one. How to convert 90 degree to radian? So you just multiply it by degree to radian. Remember, multiply by pi by 180. So that way 0, 0 and 2. So the answer is pi by 2. Okay, by the way, pi by 2 to the power c you can write. C means it is the symbol for radian. The symbol for degrees is to the power O, and to the power G, okay, that's for grades, and to the power c is for radians. Remember this. Okay, so this is how you convert to degrees to radians. But the sum that we have here, okay, is not as easy as you think. This is quite complicated. Have a look. The angle given is 50 degree, 37 minutes and 30 seconds as well. You have to convert this to radian. Remember, I just have a formula to convert degrees to radians. I don't have formulas to convert seconds and minutes to radians. Okay, so what will I do? First step, what you have to do is, if any angle is given in terms of degrees, this is the sexagesimal system. Okay, so the angle is further divided into minutes and then further divided into seconds. Then what you have to do is convert everything to degrees. Okay, so make the finer systems into one system. So here, you know, 50 degree, 37 minutes, 30 seconds are the finer measurement of finer measurements of you may say the angles in sexagesimal system. So what you have to do here is, you have to convert even these minutes and seconds to degrees first. Okay, so let's do that first. So this I can write it as, 50 degree plus 37 minutes plus 30 seconds. It's the same thing. Okay, I can write this in this format. Then I will do, this is already in degrees, I have no problem. This is in minutes, I will see to it. And finally, let's attack the seconds first. So this I will convert to minutes now. So how to convert seconds to minutes? Divided by 60. So this will get converted to minutes. Remember that 60 second equals to 1 minute. That's why 1 minute will be 1 second will be 1 by 60 minutes. So that's why we have to divide by 60. So the 0 and the 0 gets cancelled, half. So I get 50 degree, 37 minutes and half minute. Okay, because 30 second means half minute, correct? Now I will add up the minutes. This is also minute, this is also minute. Let's take LCM. What is the LCM? That's 2. I will get 74 plus 1, correct? That gives me 50 plus 75 by 2, and that's minutes finally. Okay, so now next, this is minutes. Check this out, by the way. This is minutes, this is degrees, not matching. Let's convert to degrees. How to convert minutes to degrees? Again, divided by 60, because 60 minutes make 1 degree. 1 minute will be 1 by 60 degree, isn't it, everyone? That's the unit of measurement. So 50 degree plus 75 by 2 into 60. I'll divide it by 60, and that will get converted to degrees. Correct? Let's cancel. 5 12 is 60, 5 15 is 75, then 3 4, and then 3 5. Correct? So that gives me 50 degree plus 5 by 8 degrees. Correct? So both are converted to degrees finally. Now I will add it up, 8, and then that is 400, and plus 5, and finally degrees, and this gives me ultimately okay, let me write it down here. That gives me 405 by 8 degrees. So that is how we finally convert this angle into degrees. So 50 degree, 37 minutes and 30 seconds finally means 405 by 8 degrees. This was a fractional angle, that's why it has been further converted into minutes and seconds. Correct? Okay. Now what should I do? Now once I have converted to degrees, time to multiply with the factor. Therefore, what is the factor? 405 divided by 8 into, what is the factor? Pi by 180. I have to multiply by pi by 180 to convert it into radians to the power c. I can write this. Correct? Let's simplify. That is 81. I'm cancelling by 5, and this would be 36. Correct? Then cancel by 3. 3 12 is 36, and then 3 2 and 7, isn't it? And finally 3 9 is 27, and 3 4. So that gives me 9 divided by 8 into 4, and there is a pi to the power c, and let me multiply. That's 9 pi divided by 32 to the power c. So that is how you convert degrees to radians. So I'll write your conclusion. 57 degree, was it 57? No, I don't think so. Not 57. 50 degree, what was it? 37 minutes 30 seconds. Yeah, 37 minutes and 30 seconds, sorry, is equals to 9 pi by 32 radians. Did you understand? You can write rad or to the power c. So that would be the answer for this particular sum. I hope you have understood this, how to convert degrees to radians. I'll repeat again. Suppose if it is only in degree, then it's quite simple, just multiply by pi by 180. If it's in minutes and seconds, then first thing you have to convert it back to degrees ultimately, and then only multiply by the factor. Okay, so you may repeat this sum, you may rewind and watch it over again to understand it better. Okay, so okay, next one now. Okay, now we have just converted degrees to radians. Now what I want is, I want to convert radians to degrees. How would you do that? How to convert radians to degrees? And the question here, the second one is, sorry, the second one says convert 1 radian, this is 1 radian, to degrees. So how many degrees, how much degree would mean 1 radian? We have to do that. Okay, so how to do that? It's already in radian, 1 to the power c, you know that. So to convert, what I'll have to do, I'll have to multiply by, what is the factor, by the way? Check it out. I have to convert radians to degrees. Check it out, radians to degrees, 180 by pi. Okay, let's start. So I'll have to do 180 by pi, and that's degrees, isn't it, everyone? Degree, I'll have to write, sorry, yeah, degrees, it's converted. So let's start. So what does that give me? That give me 180 by pi to the power 0. But that means how much, everyone? Let's do that. That would mean 180 divided by pi value, take it 22 by 7. That would be okay. Correct? Degrees, don't write this. Okay, so now let's multiply 180 into 7 divided by 22 degrees. That will be my answer. Okay, let's cancel, you know, 211 and 290. I don't think it is cancelable furthermore, isn't it? Then multiply this. It will be how much? 7 into 90, multiply it. It will be 630 divided by 11 degrees. That is the value. Okay, what that is the value of 1 radian in degrees. But see, I have used the value of pi, 22 by 7. Don't forget that. Let me highlight it, 22 by 7. But this is not the answer. I want it in finer measurements. Remember that time it was in finer measurement, like this, like this. I want something like this in finer measurements. How to convert this into finer measurements? For that, now we have to divide. Okay, so let's start. So what I'll do is 630 divided by 11. You can use your calculator and do that. 630 divided by 11. How much would that give? That gives me 57 degree. Sorry, not 57. I'm so sorry. That will give me 57. And then I suppose there shall be, okay, let me do it here itself, because I think that'll be easy for you without using calculator. I want the remainder as well. So 5 would be 55, and then 8 and 0, and then 7 will be 77. That's better. That's 3. Correct. So 57 plus 3 by 11 degree. That's how much we get. Okay, so 57 plus 3 by 11 degrees, but this is a fractional degree. I don't want to keep it, so convert this to minutes. So that'll be 57 degree plus 3 by 11 into, how to convert to minutes, 60. Got it? So do that. How much do you get? 57 degree plus how much would this be? 180 by 11. Correct. So let's again divide 180 by 11. How much do you get? 11 1 11, and then 7 and 0. 11, isn't it 7, everyone? 7 0, yeah. 11 6 66, and then there comes a 4. So that would give me 57 degree plus how do I write it? I'll write 11 minutes. Sorry, not 11 minutes, 16 minutes. Isn't it, everyone? 16 minutes. You can check the calculation, by the way. 180 divided by 11 should give you 16 and something remainder, isn't it? 16 minutes plus 4 by 11. What is that? 4 by 11 minutes. That's also in minutes. Correct. But now this, I don't want this. I want, this is a fractional minute. So what do I want to do? I want to convert into further measurement. That's seconds. So how do I do that? Sorry, 57 degree plus 16 minutes is fine, plus 4 by 11. How to convert minutes to seconds? Multiply by 60, and then you'll get 57 degree 16 minutes plus 240 by 11 seconds. Okay, so this is the final step now. So divide. You can use your calculator now. I don't want remainders. Okay, so 240 divided by how much, everyone? 11. You just do that. Whatever you get, that would be the answer. So that will be 57 degree 16 minutes, and when you do this approximately, you are getting 21.8. That's 22 seconds. Let me put it this way. So what is the final answer, everyone? It is 57 degree 16 minutes and 22 seconds. So that's how much 1 radian equals to. So 1 radian equals to 57 degree 16 minutes and 22 seconds. So that would be the answer. So did you understand what did I do? So the answer, actually we already got the answer right here. We've already converted to degrees. So but this is a fractional angle, so I want further convert it into minutes and seconds by using division. Simple division algorithm. You use it when you get fractional degrees, convert to minutes. When you get fractional minutes, convert to seconds. So that's how you convert degrees to radians and radians to degrees. I hope you've understood this. Okay, here is the third sum from angles and measurements. So it says two angles of a triangle are 40 grades and 8 by 15 pi radians. Express the third angle in degrees. This sum is rather very interesting because each angle, there are 3 angles in a triangle, you know, each angle is given in different measurements, isn't it? Different system. The first angle is given in the centesimal system, that's in grades. The second angle is given in terms of radians, that's in circular measure, and they want the third angle in degrees, that means they want in hexadecimal system. So 3 different systems. What we have to do is we have to find the third angle, but we have to find it in degrees. So I cannot find it the third angle until and unless I convert everything to the same measure. So you know that ultimately I want the angle in degrees, so why not convert everything to degrees? Okay, so let's work out with the first angle. So let me write here the first angle. So what is the first angle, everyone? The first angle is 40 grades. So let's convert this to degrees first. Okay, so how to convert grades to degrees? To convert grades to degrees, you have to multiply it by, everyone, 9 by 10, isn't it? So multiply it by 9 by 10. So that was grade, by the way. So that will give me 0 and 0 gets cancelled. So it'll give me 36 degrees, isn't it, everyone? So the first angle is 36 degrees because I have converted grades to degrees. Remember that. This is the unit, this is the factor for converting grades to degrees. So I've already done the first angle. Let's work out for the second angle. What was the second angle, everyone? The second angle was 8 by 15 pi, that's radians, so to the power c. How to convert radians to degrees? To convert radians to degrees, you have to multiply by 180 by pi, if you remember. So 8 pi by 15 into 180 by pi, and that will finally convert to degrees, correct? So pi and pi gets cancelled. So 5 3 15, 5 36, isn't it? And then 3 12. So that would give me 6 and 9. So 96 degree. What is the second angle, everyone? 96. Let me highlight. So the first one is 36 and the second one is 96 degree. Correct? So now finally we know in a triangle what will happen? First angle plus second angle plus third angle should give me how much, everyone? That sum of the angles is 180 degree. So let's add it up. First was 36 plus 96 plus I don't do the third one, so that should give me 180. So ultimately, okay, let me do it here itself. So third angle will be 180 minus 36 minus 96 degree. Correct? So that's 180 minus how much does this sum it up to? 12, 132 degrees, isn't it, everyone? Check this out. Yes, 132. So finally subtract. So that'll give me 8 and 4 and 48 degree. Check this out one more time. 180 minus 132 would be 848. Yeah, absolutely. So the third angle for this particular triangle is how much, everyone? 48 degree. So that's how we solve this sum. So this was a very interesting sum. All three systems is being used here. I hope you have understood. These type of confusing sum does come in the exam. Okay, so please practice and copy this in your notebook.